They want it to be more aggressive, more pacey for LEVIATAN. A 5-man death ball to the A site, a 5-player retake. But this is all util versus util as LEVIATAN are pushing towards spawn though.
There's two duelists are trying to put themselves in a position to fight. Easy util to get in and out here. Still a little aggressive on it as everybody starts to back. The only separate fight now is Spike just on the left towards Art. C9 has pretty good movement in. They're not finding any shots just yet. Zalsis is going to be the front of this one. I think to see the first, maybe. Nice little stop. Doesn't even get up to half here, but Penny gets one as they know they're going to be closing in from A main now. And attacking these sites. Maybe not with a Neon, though. That's what changes. As they hit the site straight through, that's going to be Spike in the face of Vic. It looks like control is there for Lev, but quickly C9 scrambles back in. King waiting for the peek. Zalsis just getting the info. Plays his life, plays the concuss, and C9 start to creep. Do they know that little bit of a backstab is there? The trades are still coming through, but everybody's looking, tunneling down long, and it's going to be working the other side of the strat.
Recovery.
And Neon takes down Oxy quick to make sure that they don't lose too many guns in this little mid-battle. There's two more. Slide through from a Spike makes it look easy, and now they hunt 7. Another round, and the flawless is going to be nice for the bank accounts here.
So from grabbing that orb, and you're seeing that a lot of bodies and resources are being used.
King has that audio too. Heard the flash come through. They work to the left, but Penny has the first say in the round. C9 still going to hold steady on this, just the rotation from the Neon on Oxy as you would expect. They don't want to get too out of place here.
And you love to see that, right? 3 players in condition that same recon to get orb control, yet Penny doesn't care. Swings out, gets the pick, and never even eliminates the run it back from Sato.
Right at the front door ready to let Spike just be a menace, and he gets right in the face of Penny. They open up the site, having first blood in the round from C9, and still it doesn't bother LEVIATAN.
There.
Crazy stuff. They're going to wait now for C9 to come back through, but this is going to be a trek coast to coast for King to see if he can get any help on this as the Seekers come through. Fast lane gives Oxy an entrance into the site. They look straight towards him, and he is traded out. The rest of the team, I wouldn't say they're lagging behind, but they're prevented from getting any of what they want, and they just get pulled off of half here. Trying to toy with them on street. There it is. Getting the final kills to make this feel comfortable. All right, Cloud.
It's a walk contact.
It's just util war coming up here after the first few shots. Penny recall out of this. They dash in, a quick trade. Yeah, they still want it. C9 keeps coming up the steps into the fight, and they provide. Zalsis takes a third. Slow the pace down just to mess with each other for this one, but still explosive once they get to the point. Penny with one shot, and even on the rendezvous, Neon's just a little bit faster for the chamber work. Oh my gosh, getting the 360s in there. He's just starting to style right now. 3 left for C9, and even with the ultimates up, they're gonna go ahead and hold back here so they don't provide any more. 4 ults there for the side of Lev as running.
Tá na esquerda, tá na esquerda. Aberto, aberto, aberto.
Spike down, attacker spawn.
Vai pro 120 dele. Boa. Vai a grafite, velho. Tô indo por A. Quer guardar?
That they were trying to isolate Oxy. 5 players converting back, maybe that even 4 once Neon fell in the first place. But Zippa's a good spot here to surprise.
Ooh.
But Sato gets that pick. That actually evens up.
Be seen here until the spike goes down. Get one of those people focused on something else. Quick concuss. King does it within the window of getting hit and still gets himself to safety.
This is so tough now. They lose all of that space for Cloud9. Penny's smoked out. He has a total fuss. He has to wait for the full rotate from Vic. And now they lose all the information, but the last 2 players of LEVIATAN are posted up in a smoke plant as they're perfectly set up here for this crossfire on site.
2 stars might be able to create a little bit of panic by taking one of the angles away, get the 1v1 they want. And he is going to buy that time just for this shot. Should be good for Vic. Oh, he hesitates to look towards Secret for a moment, and now it's just up to Penny to move in. And that's a shot from Sato.
We're extending himself in. Sato now saves the round and already has the run it back to take some mid control.
Going to collect more rounds.
They still have to hurry up, though, because remember, Zalsis still has the full kit from that previous round, so he could stall, he could salvo Armageddon.
They're looking for him. Oh, they know exactly where he's trying to hide for that, too. Quick shot, Zeppa gets that, hiding in the corner, just in the cut, enough for a second kill. Can they get him out? This 2v2 is what the round is broken down to. King with 13 seconds as Lev tries to break their way back in. Blows on one, and the spike is going to be planted here. No way Lev pulls away with this round as well, right? With everything that C9 had set up on this round, already known where he's going to be. The safe pair of hands with Vic. Can he come up with this one? Of course he can.
9 can't all be Oxy getting all these frags right now for the team.
Quick push. Oh, that. Neon's
with a
feeling
judge.
it. You gotta try. Neon's feeling it. Oxy's feeling it even more. Yeah, puts the verdict straight down on him. The flashes come through a little bit more.
That spike.
Refining that aim, and Blows goes down. Now it's controlled by CLOUD9 on this.
That's also spike.
Quick turnaround. That's also spike going down. Yeah, King gets two, but
Change the tempo for C9. 4 players walking back towards the middle. As that's a missed shot that shouldn't have missed.
Yeah, 2 steps past the door hit. C9 still in the face of Lev at the door. Incredible trades there to kind of whip this back into a 3v3. And they hold mid. But Blows might actually peek it out. And now they know.
Mid.
Everybody thinks this. What? Wait a minute.
Not as free.
Neon.
Sato's winning it by a small margin. And that's good enough to get that pick. Look at them pushing down towards his B site. Oxy already falling down.
Yeah, now it's a scramble for Zelsis, but he still has. I mean, they made a lot of noise.
And the drone now gives his position away, so he has to escape it. But he's in heavy trouble.
Wasn't expecting them to be looking off to the side, expecting a fight to happen. It was Spike that gave it to him. Still pushing towards the back, unrelenting as he goes in with a shorty and low HP. Another kill onto Zeppa, and Cloud9 may be able to get these rounds, but Lev just seems to strike right back.
Dude, this is looking good for Leviathan so far. Fast pace, fast tempo, mid-rounding without an IGL. They're still winning their fights. Off again, coming down to low fraggers. Just TDMing through the map, wall contacting, and now going for execution. Redemption in the second half as C9 are looking for a mid-fight, but so is Leviathan.
Oh, crazy flash. Gets quite a few, but somebody was ready for the ante there. Vic comes up with the first kill, and a big skirmish in mid to start us off here for pistol round. Okay, Neon still going forward. I think his W button was stuck, but he was having it. And it looks like they pause here for a moment because they have to figure out the King's ready for the backstab. Zelsis unknown, but there's so much reset time on the play. They're looking at every angle he could come from.
Yeah, the util was so nice for Leviathan. Even though that flash was shallow, the follow-up with the relay bolt from Spike stunned so many players that allowed Leviathan to flood back through the double doors. Zelsis will have to try to clutch now with the Spike, the least in his vision, and also give it away.
Oh no.
That takes a little...
Gosh. Over towards B, and they got a push actually from Neon here. This would be nice if they could start the round off. 5v4, pushing Neon out. Yep, there's one kill.
Penny just returned a favor to what Neon did before. Kills him in a TP.
King trying to be a rat. Does he have the crown for it? Not this time. Zeppa drops him where he stands, and it looks like it's still a slide in from Spike. He's not even waiting for help, like you said. The selfless plays getting in there, getting info, getting damage. And they answer back. Shock Dart actually to take down Zeppa here. It's getting a little scarier.
Great salvos.
Missile deployed.
Yeah. They know exactly where he is.
And look how far back you have to stay, right? He can't pick up any weapons. This is very smart from C9.
No audio behind that.
Oh, dude. They're reading them like a book already for C9.
That was really nice. A little bit of a B play to get the initial rotation in. And the time they're taking gets Oxy taken down for a moment, but still, C9 here can choose where to go, and they have the weak side to the left if they want to choose it.
We have time to talk about it now. As they drone down towards that long B side, and they realize now that just simple stuff, but it really catches Leviathan off guard in their positioning.
He gets to the right side. He's safe. Now they set up for the crossfire as Cloud9 feels confident on this move in, but they don't have eyes on Lev. And Lev just takes...
Call it, alright? Flash time.
3-1, very stun, 3-1, flooding.
Phoenix ulted.
Call it! Stun,
I'm stunned, 3. Come out. We break this or no?
I'm blind.
Then back off.
Missiling his body.
That's his body.
How many missiles do you have, Jordan?
None. I have ulti.
Guys, wanna ult first or I suck?
One more flash. One more flash.
I'm gonna ult for them. I'm gonna ult
Could be
for
out,
them.
guys. Could be out. Yeah,
Ult in, ult in. Keep flash. Keep flash.
3, 2, 1, flashing.
We're well up, Eric. We're well up.
3.
Two more.
And one jet.
I sucked.
Two more. All three. Last one,
Just chill. Just chill.
Nice, boys. Let's go.
You got the
that allows Vic to go for the super late lurk from that B site.
30 seconds in the round. Spike is mid here. Could actually get into a fight as C9 are feigning towards the site, and now the spike is down. Lever just going to start overdrive. King goes in with a kill from the right side. This is the lower buy than C9's last round. Penny keeps it alive for a moment here, but he is treading some heavy water right now. Gonna go into blows. He knows left. Blows backs up 10 seconds. Gonna need that time to plant, and he's just gonna be able to stare him straight in the eyes and make a shot. Oh my. They look like they're ready, so aware for Lev to do something, and the moment the strat begins, they forget someone could be here, there, they could get hit with the util, and the state of the game kind of loses its way. All right, still trying to get in. Penny looking for the close quarter combat there. Couldn't get anything down as Spike drops him. They're still finding some kills around the map here, but Lev stands strong with 4. Wow. And they're not going to lose any numbers after that play either. Neon gets another one here. So confidently taking the site back. Walls drop, and Lev is just on the other side. Oh, no, you didn't. Okay, Vic's able to stay alive for that.
Fight. So we'll definitely see another 5 versus 5 retake.
Nice play across the map. Even the simple take of the trademark is something we weren't seeing. Oh, a little concussed up. Lev takes 3 on that. Just a bit of shaky screen is all it took. You go for staff. Try to get that as the snake bite comes down. And that's a quick shot from King. Where it really counts, though. This is the one that C9 wants to lock in. They've spread the site space. What is this push? Oh, King almost catches them off guard through the fast lane. Love to see plays like that, but also it's great for C9 to be able to stop them from happening now. Okay, still get a few of those, though. Traded back through the smoke. The same entry for Spike and Squad now, and they just start to capitalize. Going for the peak. Lowe's has the upper hand on Zeppa here. The smoke is there for Vic.
Going up.
He wants to make it weird and put the one-way up. No, it's actually not counted up. Sato with one more. Beautiful Phoenix wall here to get this defuse down.
It's just very nice how they're the meta is approached here and evolved from this double controller to this, and yeah, they can do no wrong with the spam through smokes for LEVIATAN so far.
How do you get into A without smokes now? Your wall, right? Your walls to encroach into the position to use the smokes.
Fingers crossed it's Oxy that's going to put the walls up.
It has to be. It's fast lane to enter in. I mean, the position that C9 used to play from was that kind of Oxy would say, I'm going to run it down anyways. It's 4v5. So he's ready to go through and be that one to open the door. But as a follow-up there's where it's been lacking. They have this side of the map somewhat to themselves. You still have King to say something about it, though. And still not even a big committal, just an insert.
Yeah, because Vic just calls for a recon that went through on the A side. Okay, now it's committed actually towards the C side, but Neon still takes that fight. I was about to mention, they're even canceling on both the garage and A side. Yeah. So there's a little bit of miscomm going on around here, too, of how they want to finish out the round. But you saw that Vic couldn't really get proactive around the map. He didn't really pick into sewers because he was afraid of any angles, and there's always a trademark this time out in the open. And as it never gets broken, it doesn't really allow for C9 to play the contact walk into this A site, which should get blows ready to reposition. There you go. Falls back, waits for his teammates to play the flood retake.
And this will be the plant, but in seeing that as well, we saw C9 destroy it the first round. You think they might even be on a search and find mission for it in the following rounds to come. Spike with 1. Good money for C9 here to start banking back, but the round is really what they need. Oh my god, Spike is just toying with them right now. Lev, A is pushed, so they know it's not A. B has a trademark. It still could be B. Zelsis hits a nice shot to start the round off, but still, it's not a panic movement from Lev.
They heard the slide earlier on, though, so Neon is trying to scout it. And that eliminates already the first rotate kill that Zelsis was so good at. And now Spike plays the off angle.
Patience. They're droning to make sure they didn't make it by as well. Knowing Spike went down, they have to make sure every angle is covered. C9 with 4 to move into the site. Zelsis still on the left side, see if he can get audio cues on rotating, but everybody from Lev's already gone. Blows takes down Vic. Somehow, King gets one there in the face of 2. And now, they're waiting, they're wondering, wait, no way.
No time.
Where could he be? Was trying to find more info across the map, but their situation.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting because, again,
Holy. Never stopping. The Spike's in the window. You just saw him on the left side of your screen fly through. Man is on fast forward this game. It's insane. And he's going to have the... Oh, okay, Smoke's there. Smoke's there. Slow down for a moment. Sato now from the other side, though, and they can't even find safety if they wanted to.
he's running and cutting like Rambo.
Here comes Spike now, trying to finish a little bit more. Zeppa get doubled up from a slight high-low there.
Just slapping his decks because everything's working out
Yeah,
perfection
he's
on
like,
everything he's calling. He's like,
I
dude,
can't
this is
believe
so
it.
good.
Here comes Oxy. They need an entry. They need an opening, but there's 3 members of Lev already here. C9 doesn't care. They are able to squash the force of Lev down. And now the site's taken. This is a round they need to come back on.
It's a little bit nice, too. You had the TP from Vic in the back, and interesting that they didn't break it. So it allows now Oxy to slide through, to double swing onto the person in the back of the site, and now you have a pretty clean post plant. And not having to waste out a lockdown or a pit going into that type of hit.
Yeah.
That's a great way here to salvage the first round back in your favor. And Town are looking to flood out from Garage.
Relay bolt everything for Spike here if they want to get in. Sato looks up. They were expecting to see a little bit more util before the entry. And the walls drop. Oxy's huge with Zelsis for a moment. And that's...
They're able to get the instant opener against Blows on A.
We got the anchor smoke. Holds for as long as he can to hide. Zeppa tries to feint the plan, but it's already Spike and the rest of the team getting inside the site. Cloud9 never had a chance. And they're just looking now for Zelsis. Playing a little anti-flash as he moves through the wall. He has a welcoming committee just on the other side. Oh no. That's what you got to deal with. And he gets one.
Rounds, that starts to settle in, and you're starting to find doubts here on your preparation going to this game. So having Zelsis is good, and hopefully the timeout is better, but it's not. First blood for Leviathan.
He backs up. Rendezvous puts him safely for a re-entry into A. And this scatter in the smoke, the anchor smoke, is a big place for the fight to go down. And oh my gosh, Lev's just able to find every kill outside of it. Still towards the left side of the site.
His last round, why are we not together to protect the lockdown? Why are we not taking sewer control together?
Coverage.
Great punish. And it's close to that minute mark as well, so...
Teleport's ready.
Very similar type of flash peek a la Dogamo. Punished now by C9. The advantage back is back on their side. Also a weapon upgrade. So 4 rifles to work with in the post plant against 2 now of Leviathan.
Big shot from Zelsis there. Build more confidence with 4 alive. An operator most likely saved if the timing of Penny isn't right here. Oh no, they're actually just going to force through. They have a pretty good chunk of change in their pocket. Zelsis falls. Penny creeping around from the rat position here as the rest of the team is just buying time.
1 enemy remaining.
Sees a gun, and there's the second one.
Thankfully, with all these rounds that looked very much in favor of Leviathan, it's a strong buy they can have here.
Changed up. Zelsis putting the alarm bot there, alerting C9 that this play is getting rerun by Lev. This absolutely squashed Cloud9 the first time too, so adapting in very much needed rounds. Could get a 4th one here to end the half.
Yeah, you saw it, the Hunter Sphere.
Us? Easy from Penny too. Seems more comfortable that they're reading the plays of Lev now. Before it seemed like C9 was scrambling for their kills. Blows here, ooh, just on the heels of Zeppa's jump. Penny and King kind of read each other, but have to give up the time it takes to look a little longer.
Last player standing.
Jump shots drawing the eyes of Blow, gives C9 another one, and it looks like they're going to nicely be able to finalize a 4th round. Kind of just deja vu to the first map we saw in Pearl that took a little bit for them to get information in these early rotations. the stall they need to get a bit more in position, both hugging that right side. But what's the angle they're going to look at? They put themselves in the corner of the box, and it's just too hard. Spike, hello, gives Zepp a quick handshake there as he's already pushed up farther than they expect. They have enough time to reset and look behind, and Lev is... We're seeing it in this matchup now. 3 away from taking Haven. Oxy slows this round down a bit, but Lev will not stop encroaching into the site. Sato with 3 and another one as they try to stand toe-to-toe with Sato. The crowd chants for an ace. And it looks like Zelsis will find a corner.
He'll have to chase for it too, yeah.
And then the ace chant chase, and he can find it. Where is he?
Nah,
they're not even going to go for it. That 5v5 retake. Util's there for C9. They lose Zelsis. And they're still going to be pushing in. You see how aware they are of the timing, too, right? They took a long time, hit the site, and they still think somebody can be lurking at that point. Just on the ball right now for Lev here. About to thwart or try to this C9 retake. 2-2 from Garage and Spawn. The quick shot is traded back from Neon as Spike helps out Lev a little bit more. Oxy with the judge, rolling through, picks one up, but he's low on HP here as they're somewhat limping around. The King concussed, they not really have eyes on the Spike, and it pulls Oxy away. Half there. Penny needs the round to keep him off game point. King hits another one, and LEVIATAN is every time a corner is breached, it's 3 or a bunch of util and something. You're always only good for 1 against this Lev squad. They make it so tough. Spike all the way to the back. They've clean taken the site. And they're going to hit the trademark on the way around, so they know they have a bit of time to breathe before they even see anybody. They're going to use this time to get a push on Spawn. Looking both ways, pushing back C9. They want to have the time to use the teammates to get back in, but they're just being taken out. A good hit by Oxy to come back in, but it's only Oxy and Zelsis here. Blows hiding in the corner. They're not going to hit the shots. A big one from Oxy here versus Neon. And that's going to be the kill. But again, it's always very fast at the front door. Can anybody be there to answer? Tries to get that King play in that we've seen at Long C. Good for 1. And they don't expect the timings right now. Lev is just moving too quick into these positions.
They should expect spikes. He's been doing this the whole series.
Right, but that's the thing. He's doing it in different spots every time. So they're like, oh, well, I'm safe for the next 10 feet. No, you're not. Actually, you have to consider he's around every corner. It becomes a nightmare to play against him right now. Falling, blows, gets a headshot on Zeppa right there. Vic trying to stay alive. The last one here is Lev. Puts the finishing touches down. Oh my gosh, it's actually